see what it do. Today is Monday, June 15th, 2026. And it's 3:54 in the morning. I'm up at it. I wanted to record this video about the time I thought I landed my dream job and got fired from that mine. So 2018, I got hired at, and as an apprentice, they were gonna put me in the apprenticeship, you know, and I get it, it's a 4-year program. I had already been in one program in the past, so I knew what it was about. I just didn't finish or complete the program. I knew that this company was a really good company. I had delivered to them in 2004, 2005, and I knew that they were well established. So by the time I applied to them in 2018 and I landed the job, thought I had landed my dream job. I was like, okay, I'm done. This is where I'm gonna end up. This is where I'm gonna be, and let's get it. Sent me on one project out there to San Jose, and it was pretty good. You know, I did cable tray, I did some roughing in on some rooms, but they had a tragic death at that site, dealing with another contractor. OSHA shut it down. They sent me to Oakland. That was actually better. I lived right up the street. I was living by Lake Merritt at the time, so working downtown on Broadway, that was just, you know, a hop, skip, and a jump. They assigned me to do the temporary lighting at this condominium in downtown Oakland. I mean, it was perfect. Every day I'm walking right past the Dope Era store, Mr. Fab shit, and you know, I'm going to work. I'm doing my thing, hard hat in hand, vest on, hopping out. They assigned me to do the temporary lighting. That's those yellow string lights. You might see them certain places. And, you know, I ran them up and down the stairwells and through the halls, up and down the elevator shafts. After I finished that part of the project, they paired me with another guy, and they had us install a disconnect inside of inside of an elevator shaft. Apparently we weren't, you know, finishing that up as fast as they thought. So the journeyman who was laying us out on the projects, he came and got us, told us to go down and see the foreman. The foreman asked us, you know, what was taking us so long, and, you know, he had questions and all that. Ultimately, he let us go. I didn't give no pushback. I walked off very disappointed though. Got in the car, tripping, really. Like, damn, I didn't mess this one up. Got a call later that evening. The guy I was working with, you know, he said that they called him and they wanted to give us our job back. My first thought was, well, why didn't they call me? Why are they calling you and having you call me? Anyway, it was an immediate no. I'm good. I wasn't gonna let them play with my career, play with my livelihood. So got off the phone with him, wasn't even tripping off of calling him back. Next day, I applied at a temp agency. One of the better moves, one of the better decisions. I ended up working at the temp agency for the next few years. Higher pay. Insurance wasn't as good, but you get a lot more experience because they pair you with different electrical contractors, and you never know what kind of project you're gonna get on. You don't know if it's gonna be a residential, commercial, or industrial project. I got on all three, like just, a few months over here, a few months there, a couple months here, and you develop relationships with these contractors, and you can really get a feel for what you want to do. You get to decide, oh, do I want to stick with residential, do homes? Do I want to get into commercial and deal more with metal studs inside the buildings versus the wood studs in a residential home? Or do I want to, get with the big guys and do the industrial and start, moving big rigid conduit and working on pumps and motors and, different things in an industrial environment. In an industrial environment. I really found that to be my forte. I like that industrial work. Gritty, never know what type of pavement you're gonna be walking on. I don't know, I like it. 2021, we didn't survive the pandemic. I wanted a maintenance job. I started thinking to myself, working for this temp agency, when they pair you with these contractors, once the job is over, if you're not in the crew with the good old boys, or if their business isn't handled properly and they don't have another project lined up that they necessarily need you on, you might find yourself out of work for a little while. You might have to hit up the temp agency again and, see if they got something else for you. That became a little tiresome. Plus you get that little gap in pay if you out for a few weeks, if you out for a couple of months. And I needed something a little more consistent. I started thinking maintenance. I figured if I work somewhere where I have to maintain something that's already producing, that's already making money, that's already established, if I can just maintain it, that's probably going to be more, that's probably going to be more solid and more consistent. So anyway, I applied at a lot of maintenance positions, to clean restaurants or to work on ovens and stoves and, stuff like that. Working in kitchens, commercial kitchens. I won't say where I work just yet, but this is my 5-year anniversary, and I really just wanted to tell this story about where I thought I landed my dream job and I got fired. And just kind of let, some of the young dudes know, you old cats who be on my channel, man, fuck off my channel. Look, check this out. For the young dudes, 18 to 24, and I'm 44 years old right now. Man, this shit done preserved me, man. Fuck a prison. You got cats who will tell you you need to go to jail and fuck all that. You need to go to an apprenticeship, go sign up, get into the field, get in the field, off the couch, in the field. You don't need to be in nobody's jail cell. You don't need to be in nobody's probation office. You don't need to be under nobody else's authoritative supervision for the state. None of that type of shit. Nah. Go get you a job, go get some real money. And this is where it's at, man. This electrical shit. I know I just keep looking over here too. We really be on it like that. We document everything. Shout out to Regina Molden. I'm about to go and press stop on this because I'm just rambling at this point. I got fired from my dream job, 2018. Yeah. I worked there, 3 months? I didn't even make it past my 90-day probation period. And they let me go. Might have been the best thing to happen. I wouldn't have ended up here. And I enjoy where I'm at. Trust me. This is where it's at. Service work. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't really care about likes, subscribers, and all that. Why you do it? Somebody gonna get these breadcrumbs. I'm just dropping some breadcrumbs, and yeah, the right one's gonna pick it up. They're gonna take it and they're gonna run with it, take it way further than I ever could, ever did. So that's where I'm at with it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, again, yeah, stay tuned for the next one, I guess.